across the 50. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Rodgers now on first down. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This give is to McCoy. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. He's got his man, Gates. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw is Rodgers. Drops this one off to McCoy underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they start the second half with a carry by McCoy. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Seahawks have recovered. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Eagles will have solid field position here. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go on EA Sports. From the 6. Right to the air is Rodgers. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. On play action, now Rodgers. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On play action, Rodgers. Tyreek Hill's got another one. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Chris Johnson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Rodgers again now. And that's complete to Gates. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Got a man, it's Tunyon. And they move this all the way down to the 9. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Rodgers now to throw. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Trying to improvise. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. Now Ryan Suckup will come on and try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Suckup's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
But I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Rodgers. Man open left side is Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Washington. A.J. Brown, 69 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. The 20. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They give him a gain of 38. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now McCoy. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. They'll try again with McCoy. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Rodgers going to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And some room to work. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 31-yard line. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first down carry here for Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Well, you had all halftime to think about what you wanted to do to start the second half. They came out with a big one.
Does that not beg the question? What was happening in the other locker room at halftime? Was that the one play they didn't cover as a possibility? Because they just gave up a big, big gain.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to McCoy. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Antonio Gates from 19 yards away. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and that will level the playing field at 17-all. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. On play action, it's Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Well, backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll go again to McCoy. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Right side catch. This is Gates. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's McCoy. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch. Back now here on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 2nd down, it's McCoy. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Now this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Up the middle, here's McCoy. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. So some pressure now on the kicker, Ryan Succop. This to break our 4th quarter tie. Succop's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ballgame. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Running from the gun, Johnson. DJ Reader there on the tackle. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Here's Johnson again on 2nd down. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this, of course, set up.